What's going on, guys? So welcome back. Today is Friday, April 16th, and in this video I want to upload a video that is kind of different than what I usually do, and I won't usually do this, but since it's some pretty good stuff and you guys might be interested in seeing it, I want to give you guys a tour of my editing setup, or gaming setup is what you really should call it, because I do play games on my laptop and they run really well. It's just that when I'm recording them, it just doesn't seem to want to work, and you know the issue on that. But anyway, here's my setup. It's pretty basic. It more looks like an office space than it does really a gaming setup. There isn't too much RGB, and trust me, I do like RGB, but this is what I can work with for now. It looks like an office setup. In my opinion, it looks more like an office setup than it does a gaming setup. But anyway, first thing we're going to mention is the laptop. The laptop is an HP Pavilion 17 gaming laptop. It's very affordable if you're in the market for a budget gaming laptop, and it works if you're trying to run games, most games at least 60 FPS. It has a GTX 1650 graphics card, and I will post the rest of the specs inside the description. I don't want to go over too much about the specs in this video. I'll post them in the description if you're interested. But let's just look about the look. It's a very, very sleek design, very nice looking. I love how the display edges are cut off like that. I think that's very cool. The speaker rippling, that's nice. It's just a very sleek, very nice design with a green RGB backlighting on the laptop. So I can actually turn that on like that. That looks nice. The red is not fitting for the green, but I usually go through phases of themes. One day I do a green theme, then I do a blue theme, then a dark orange theme, red theme, purple theme. I switch between color schemes and themes a lot. So right now I'm currently in my red theme. So yes, guys, so the Pavilion is great. It gets me through all my editing, and it works extremely well. I've had lots of pain with this laptop, but I love it. I have a love-hate relationship with it, and I honestly recommend it if you're in the market for a budget gaming laptop to run games at least 60 FPS. Most games, I should say. It is honestly great. It is great. I've actually had a desktop before this, and this laptop's even better, so. My favorite thing about the setup has to be the speakers, though. Logitech's my favorite brand when buying electronic equipment like this, just because I've never had issues with them. They've always been loyal, they've always been great, or well, I've always been loyal to Logitech and their products. So the speakers are amazing sounding, they're great for the price, and honestly, I do not regret anything I bought in this setup because it all works perfect for me. I've had to change a few things up, buy new things, just because, yeah, I've had bad luck in the past, but the speakers are great. I'll give you like a nice close-up of them. They're not too bad looking. They look actually pretty nice. I really like them. Quite dusty though. They're very nice. I'll just say that. They sound amazing. The bass is great. The quality of the audio is great. As you can see there, it comes with a subwoofer. So I will link all of this stuff in the description. These speakers are called the Logitech G203 speakers, I believe. If not, you guys can just click on the description. Click on the link in the description below, which I'll put for everything. Even the laptop, speakers, all that. Another thing is another Logitech product that I want to show you guys is this mouse. This mouse is the best mouse I've ever had, and I've had like 5 or 6 in the past, especially when using my desktop that I used to have. That was once mine personally. I've had lots of mouses in the past. I've actually had one like I think 2 months before this. It was wireless. I won't say the brand because it's gonna sound like I'm bashing on the brand. It was a wireless mouse, and I did not have luck with it. Basically, the cursor would freeze up a lot, and it would just skip and jump, and it was terrible. I had to refund it and actually use the money to get this, which I was a little hesitant to get because I didn't know how it was going to turn out, and actually, best mouse I've ever had. It's comfortable, it looks amazing, the RGB is not overdone, it's a simple Logitech design, and it's very smooth. Very comfortable, very smooth, very nice looking, and I'll be keeping this for quite a while. I usually go through mouses like every year. I know, it's crazy. But I've actually had a mouse for 3 years that I used before this, and it's actually also one of my favorites. It was a Red Dragon mouse, and that was amazing. That was great, but this has actually surpassed it for me, just because I love the way it looks. It actually looks better than my old mouse that I've had. I just love the heavy, like bulky, kind of military-ish, but I don't know, the military-ish, I don't know, that's not right, the word to use for it. but it looks nice, it feels nice, and honestly, I'll be keeping this for quite a while. So, next up, we got the keyboard. Very affordable for its price, and I do not regret buying this. Razer products, I normally don't like their products. Normally I don't, but I bought this, and I was gonna give them another shot, and it's great. I love it. It's affordable, it's cheap. Razer Synosa Chroma is what this is called. If I didn't say before, this is called the Logitech G502 Hero. But this is the Razer Synosa Chroma. It's a very cheap, very affordable gaming keyboard, and the keyboard, the clickiness doesn't feel too what's the word you use for it? It doesn't feel like too satisfying to click. Well, you get what you pay for. The more expensive, obviously, the more satisfying and more expensive it's going to feel when it's clicking. But it feels, it works. It's a keyboard, it works, and it looks amazing, and it's cheap and it's affordable. And honestly, this is all I need. This is all I need. I don't care about, you know, you can even get, oh my goodness, I'm stuttering. You can even get rid of the RGB, and I'd be perfectly happy, even though the RGB looks excellent on this. It does get to a point where you can overdo RGB. But yeah, guys, that's that. And honestly, the stuff works for me. I'll be keeping both of this stuff for a while. I might eventually just like maybe stick to just Logitech products just to make everything feel even. Honestly, SteelSeries and Logitech are actually the two brands that I actually enjoy the most and use the most. Hence my YouTube name, Steel Logic, because I'm mixing SteelSeries and Logitech. In case you didn't know that. That's a fun fact about why I named my YouTube channel Steel Logic. But yeah, the mouse is great. I might switch this out in maybe 3 years, 4 years maybe. This I'll keep for quite a while. I'll keep this until it breaks, honestly. It's that good. And then the speakers, I'll keep that forever until that breaks as well. But yeah, guys, this is a great setup, honestly. The stuff that I have, in my opinion, is great. It's cheap, affordable, it's budget, and it gets me through editing my videos, but it still kind of looks like a office space, which I'm not complaining. I can always improve upon it in the future, but it's nice. One more thing I want to go over, guys, is the headset here. The headset here is an Arctis 9X, and this is what I use to record my game audio. Or not my game audio, but actually my voice audio. And if you don't notice, in the videos, the audio actually pops out quite a bit. And the reason for that is because, well, number one, it's a wireless headset, what you're going to expect. And number two, I've actually had my Xbox on the floor, which is not good for wireless signals. And so I actually moved it to a higher height, much higher height, to see if the quality improves. And I'll determine that tomorrow with Minecraft Episode 6 and Assassin's Creed 2 Episode 3. So, but yeah, guys, that's my setup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. One more thing I want to mention is this. I've got a cooler under here, and then all this stuff sounds great. Speakers sound great, If you're in the market for affordable, cheap gaming equipment, and that looks nice and feels nice and plays nice, this is your go-to stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.